Dr. Jaffe, longevity is the hype these days. So, we all want to know what key secrets people have to live longer. What are your tips or your top tips for longevity?
Well, I want youthful longevity for myself and for everyone in the world. Age turns out to be an artifact. What we mean by I'm feeling older or getting aged is usually the accumulation of harmful pro-oxidative anti-nutrients and toxins, and lack, for a variety of reasons, of the essential things that our body must take in from the outside because we cannot make it from the inside. This is vitamins, minerals, cofactors, EPA, DHA, omega-3, essential fats, but in their more bioactive, safer forms. Very often today, medications and supplements are contaminated with solvent residues or hormone disruptors, or the labels don't quite match up to what's really in the product. You would think that the regulatory environment would keep us safe. It does its best, but it's very porous. It's inadequate. You have to be proactive on your own behalf if you're going to avoid the harm and increase the good. And most people today have maldigestion. Their microbiome and their metabolome are impaired because of medication effects, because of environmental toxins, because of stresses of high-tech living, for lots of reasons. Your health span is the quality of your life as well as the duration of your life. Lifespan means what's on your birth certificate in terms of longevity. But youthful longevity, you can feel and function and document through predictive biomarkers that you're functioning as a midlife adult. Most of my tests suggest that I'm functioning at about the age of 35 to 40. My teacher, Bhante Dharmawara, when he was 106, we measured him from stem to stern for various reasons. And in most tests, he came out functioning like a 40-year-old. So I put that data in front of him. He looked at me and smiled, and he said, 40, that's a good age. If you can feel like a 40-year-old when you're 80 or 90 or 100, that's youthful longevity. That's health span. Now, I would like to say a word about how remarkable biology is and how often people try to fool Mother Nature. For example, collagen is made where it's needed, where and when it is needed, and produced by dendritic cells, fibroblasts, granulocytes, a variety of cells that wiggle throughout the body, looking for worn out collagen or connective tissue and replacing it with healthy connective tissue. If you swallow collagen, you do not build your internal collagen. And collagen is a very impaired protein. It's not a complete protein. It's basically glypro-X, the amino acid glycine, the amino acid proline, and then any other amino acid that happens to get in there. This triple amino acid repeats 300 times in the typical collagen molecule. So collagen is unique in being very long and resilient and piezoelectric, which means collagen carries microcurrents that may explain how acupuncture channels are operating. So now is the time to really fall back in love with nature, nurture, and wholeness. To fall in love with nature's pharmacy and nature's alkaline way. And I'm Dr. J telling you that I've lived this way long enough to never go back to my old habits. 92% of your lifestyle habits of daily living are epigenetic. They're under your choiceful control. About 8% is transgenerational influences and genomics, genetics, DNA, RNA. But if you want to optimize your nucleus, your DNA, your RNA, your genetic disposition, your genetic repertoire, the best way is to up your nutrient intake. Ascorbate and other nutrients protect DNA. Nature's detoxifiers, garlic, ginger, onions, brassica sprouts, and eggs protect the DNA. And we even have a urine test that measures oxidative damage or lack of oxidative damage in the nucleus. So I want you to have a full complement of nutrients. Our LifeGuard Tabsule is all active. We've had a double-blind placebo-controlled trial to show full bioavailability because we don't need any binders, fillers, excipients, flowing agents, and colorants and dyes to interfere with biouptake, bioavailability. And because we don't take up that much space with these routine production items, we can pack much more in. So we have 40 nutrients in active amounts in our LifeGuard Tabsules. Take enough of them to keep your urine sunshine yellow and take with food because it's concentrated and should be mixed with food. We have many other high function, high bioavailability, safer supplements to help you deal with the stresses of high-tech living, deal with the toxins of today, deal with all of the adversity of modern living. And I recommend to you our book called Thriving in the 21st Century to thoughtfully take a look at opportunities to practice health span, to practice feeling and functioning better, to spend a few minutes each day in various self-care ways that reward you functionally, how you feel, and reward you by laboratory proof that you are doing the right things for yourself. So now is the time for youthful longevity. Now is the time to claim health span for life. And I want you to join me at whatever age you are to joyfully be dancing, not just existing and surviving, thriving today and tomorrow. Health span for life.